And welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. In case you just tuned in, I'm here with Christophe Bernard, who is the global head of family businesses from KPMG. Welcome back. All right, so Christophe, now we were just getting into the three circles. I believe this is what a family business is supposed to be made of, which is family, of course, management, and
ownership.
Ownership.
Yeah, that's what we've been discussing before. When you are the first generation, you're wearing all those hats.
Right.
But then as soon as you're going or transferring the business to the second or the third generation, then those circles are becoming three ones: family, ownership, and management. And you can see that those circles are going to overlap.
Okay.
And that means with those three circles, you can have 7 kind of people. People who are within the family, no ownership, no management.
Right.
Within the management, no ownership, not from family. In the very middle, from the family, owners, and within the management, and so on. So you have 7 kinds of people. And it's very important to understand that those 7 kinds of people are going to have very different views on the firm, very different wishes, and that's where you need to align all of them. You need to have a great vision that helps them to really be aligned with the business.
Right.
And that's what we call parallel planning. Make sure that the business is aligned to the family views. So again, it's not the family that has to be aligned to the business, but the business which has to be aligned to what the family wants.
Right.
And those 3 circles have been invented in Harvard by Taguri. It was some decades ago, but it's a fantastic template to better understand family businesses.
Right. All right. And now, if you take a regular business in general, now they have a board of directors that make a decision when it comes to the company. But I believe in a family business, there's something called a family council.
Yeah. Well, if you took these 3 circles, just take them, and then you have the family. You've got the family here, the ownership here, and the management here.
Yeah.
The balance point between the ownership and the management is going to be the board of directors. That's what you said.
Right. Yeah.
And then in between the ownership and the family, you're going to have something, whatever the structure is going to be. But that's the family balance point. And that's where it's about family governance. So it could be a family council, it could be family meetings, it could be any kind of structure. And the structure is less important than the way you make it.
Right.
Again, how is very much important than the process which is behind. But this family governance in between the family and the ownership is far more important, really.
Right. Okay. Now, when KPMG comes on board, would you only suggest that you come on board if it's a second-generation business?
No, but I mean, if it's a first-generation business, you are wearing the 3 hats at the same time. That's just a regular business.
Yeah.
And we are very used to do that. I mean, we are doing that on a daily basis at KPMG. We've got a lot of professionals who do that. What we are developing in Sri Lanka now is really a team which has core competence on family issues, so that that can help the families on driving better the business.
Right. Okay, let me ask you this. Now, when you bring up family issues, it always sounds personal to me. Do you kind of like have a psychiatrist that goes and says, okay, what seems to be the problem, sir, today? And kind of sort their issues out so that they don't bring it into the business?
No. Well, the issues that the family is going to face, that is something that we've been working on a global basis, taking advantage of being in 156 countries worldwide. And we just gathered what our KPMG partners have done in the past. And in fact, we've got 7 issues that we can focus on. And those 7 issues, every family will face them one day. It doesn't mean, and I hope it will not, be faced at the same time, but one day or another, every family will face one of them. The most important one, at least for Sri Lanka right now, are about governance and succession and next gen. Then you can have more than growth assurance and so on. But governance and succession and next gen are the most important issues that you have to deal with.
Right. Okay. Now, if a business wanted to get involved with KPMG, all they have to do is get in contact with you, and you would sort them out. Now, you had a a seminar, a conference, just like last Friday.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why I came here.
Okay.
I mean, we had a kickoff meeting. It was last Friday. It was just outstanding. It's really amazing because we decided to have a kickoff with the team we have implemented here, driven by Tameli Rodrigo. And from that team, we decided, well, let's have a client session and let's invite some of them. And so we have targeted the top family businesses in Sri Lanka, and we're waiting to get something like 20, 25 people attending. And in the past weeks, I mean, it came from 20 to 30 to 50, and more than 100 have appeared yesterday. So it's been just outstanding and fantastic. What does that mean? It means that family business governance is a real issue in Sri Lanka now that we can really openly discuss, and that is really very important for your economy.
Right.
And what I mean by your economy is it's very good for KPMG, because the better our clients are going to be managing their issues, the better it's going to be for us.
Right.
And that's where we had a fantastic conference, and it's amazing to see the people have been, well, we were 35, 40 minutes late, but they stayed in the room.
Right.
And then after the meeting, they stayed for the cocktail. So that means they had a real interest in that.
Right.
So that was really fantastic.
So the feedback was really good.
I liked it a lot.
All right, Christophe, now this is your second time here in this country. What do you think about Sri Lanka so far?
Oh, I must say that I just came here exactly 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I've been very impressed this morning and yesterday to see how the infrastructure have been improved in the past 2 years so quickly. I mean, it's amazing to see a country which is developing so well and so quickly. And I mean, it's a part of the world where you are still having growth, and growth by 7% or something like that, which is really outstanding. I mean, I'm living in Europe where, I mean, in France, it's nearby zero. In the UK, maybe a little bit better. In Germany, a bit better. But, I mean, it's less than 2% anyway. And coming in a country where you know growth of 7%, it's just outstanding. You can have a lot of projects. So that's great. I mean, and if you are building the infrastructure at the same time, I mean, that's a great future that you can really think about.
Wow, that's so great to hear. All right, so if people wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
Or they should call Tameli Rodrigo at KPMG's Colombo. They could also go on the website, which is www.kpmgfamilybusiness.com. That's a website where we are putting update every day or 4 times a week.
Right.
You can have thought leadership, articles, surveys, videos of experts, thousands of things that can help you in your family issues.
Right, that is so brilliant. I think I've got everything I need to know of running a family business. Seems like the Rajasingha business is gonna be successful. Yay!
Great.
Anyways, thank you so much, Christophe, for being on the show. It's been such a pleasure for you to come here at this time, because we know you're a busy man and you finally made it, and we're like, yay, he made it. Thank you for being here on the show.
No, that's great, and but I hope that I'm going to come back to Sri Lanka very soon with my family for holidays, not for business.
Oh, nice.
It's a fantastic country.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
That's good to hear. Sri Lanka is booming with tourism. That is what we like to hear.
That's
Anyways,
great.
Thank you so much for watching today's show. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Sri Lanka in the following week. But if you want to find out more information about today's show, you can email us at mtvsports@maharaja.lk. That's mtvsports@maharaja.lk. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Sri Lanka.